What's happening, YouTube? Cowboy here, and welcome back to another Heroes of the Storm strategy showcase. And today we are looking at the man behind the silver hand himself, Uther. Now, Uther is a melee support, a paladin at heart, and a pretty powerful support at that. He has some really good focused healing and a very, very powerful AoE stun that makes him awesome in team fights. So, let's look at hero info. First up, Holy Light, heal an ally. Pretty simple. You pick yourself, pick an ally, heal them. That's simple. Moving on from there, Holy Radiance. Really powerful ability is it'll heal all your allies that are in a line, as well as damage any enemies in that line. So a great ability in team fights, especially tight team fights. Moving on from there, Hammer of Justice. Stun and damage an enemy. Now the damage isn't really anything to write home about, but I mean it's a stun. Stuns are fucking awesome in this game. Then lastly, Eternal Devotion. When killed, Uther's spirit remains temporarily on the battleground. So basically, when you die, you persist for, I think it's like 8 seconds after the fact, and you still actually have access to all of your abilities, despite the fact that they are only 50% as effective. So basically, if you die, you get a little bit of persistence, and you basically have enough time to drop each ability out roughly once, and then they're all on cooldown while you expire. But it still does help a little bit, that one last stun after you die or heal or whatever the case is. Moving on to heroic abilities. The first, Divine Shield. Target becomes invulnerable and moves faster for a short duration. It sounds really good, but in all honesty, it just does not compare to Divine Storm. Deals area damage and stuns enemies. And the damage is actually pretty good. And on top of that, this is one of the few AoE stuns in the game, making it a very, very powerful heroic to have on a support class. So either way, let's jump on in. He's very easy to use, in my opinion. I actually just started playing Uther a few days ago. As you can see, I'm still only level 4 with him. I haven't done all that much with him yet. But, I mean, in total, I think I've only played maybe like 6 or 7 games with him so far. And he's easy. You pick him up, you run with him. Nothing too crazy about it. Keep people alive, drop out stuns, that's it. Not as big of a fan of him as Lily, man. My aggressive Lily build, that shits on people. Like, people don't expect that. They don't expect a Lily fucking chasing you down and chucking little tornadoes after you. That shit is mean. Uther can't really do that, but he does pretty well. Alright, so for our first talent, honestly, pretty much every single time, I'm going to do Conjurer's Pursuit here because I want the mana. Increased range on Holy Knight, not really needed. Increased damage on Hammer of Justice. Once again, it's there for the stun, not for the damage. And basic attacks kill nearby allies. Well, 25% of basically nothing is nothing. So, Conjurer's Pursuit all the way.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your battle begin.
With that stun. That first blood.
Very impressive.
Top him off. Now see, the one thing that is important to note is that the cooldowns are fairly long. I mean, it's 12 seconds on Holy Light, but it is a pretty significant heal, as you saw there. Want some of this tank, man? Fuck you up. Missed your hook, bro.
I like it.
So I'm basically going to be up here, snatching up all those orbs.
I like it.
Nope, get off of her. Fuck your mind.
The light of the sun grows within the temple.
So real quick, before this gets going, I'm going to top off on my mana.
My glory.
Gotta have that mana.
Right.
Get in here and fuck him up. Fuck up this asshole too.
Honor
Fuck them both up. Yeah, there we go, Jaina. There we go. That's my girl.
Someone's been practicing.
So for our next talent, honestly, the best choice, hands down here, is going to be Protective Shield. I've played a lot, and first I went for Hammer the Lightbringer, just to have those basic attacks restoring mana, because it did help a little bit while you were in lane, but ultimately Conjurer's Pursuit is going to help cover that, and Protective Shield is basically like a second heal coming out, you know? Our heal right now is 335 health. This is a 360 damage absorption shield. So it helps a lot in team fights. It really can be the saving grace. Get in there and fuck him up, Jaina. You got your shielded, girl. Get in there. Jaina is a big old pussy. There we go. Illidan's coming in. Illidan ain't scared of this shit. Illidan ain't scared of the fat guy. He's stunned Illidan. Fuck him up. Okay, Illidan, come back. No, I couldn't heal him in time. Oh, he did kind of overextend that a little bit. Right. No, Asmodean's going to come back too. This is ours. You can't have it. Go away. Not allowed to. Fuck off, man. Lily, get out of there. Lily, get out of there. Let Uther go in. I'll kill this bitch-ass tank. I don't give a fuck. Even if I die, it doesn't matter. I'll come back from the dead. So for the next one, couple choices here. Wave of Light, refund mana and cooldown when healing allied heroes is a really good choice. But because of the fact that you're relying on everyone to be grouped up for that, we're going to be going for Cleanse.
It seems a
30-second cooldown activates to remove all stuns, roots, and silences, and slows from the target and prevents the reapplication for 1 second. Especially considering the fact that they're going to have the... Actually, no, you know what? I'm thinking about it. They don't really have stuns. Oh, fuck it, I'll still go for Cleanse. Cleanse is a really good ability when used correctly. Cleanse, unstoppable, bro.
For the light.
Ooh, down goes the big guy. And I got you, Illidan, with the clutch healing.
Justice has been delivered.
So yeah, now that I'm looking at it, probably wasn't the best choice. There really aren't a lot of stuns on that team. There are some slows though, so it's a decent choice. It's a decent choice. I mean, honestly, most of the time you're going to want Cleanse simply because being able to put Cleanse on your main right-click carry, like in this case the Illidan, or otherwise the Jaina, making sure that they can't be stunned by whatever they're on, and they can't be rooted, whatever the case is, that's going to help out a ton. And I mean, this isn't really the game where I'm going to need it all that much, but there are some slows on that team. There are some snares.
Let us capture this mercenary camp.
It's good to pick up. You just got to be really, really reactive with it. The second you see someone getting hit by CC, you got to drop that Cleanse out.
Very wise.
Stuns, roots, silences, and slows the target.
For the light.
Down, fat man. Yeah. So, as I mentioned, Divine Storm here. Get that big dropout. I am really kind of wishing that I had decided to pick up Wave of Light here instead. Just for the record, Rebuke, never fucking take this. When you stun a target, you want to kill them, not knock them back. Full damage and healing in spirit form, no, fuck that. We're going to avoid dying if we can. So the two, actually, Clairvoyance wouldn't be too bad, but there's no stealth heroes on the team, so that isn't going to be necessary. Might as well get this.
For the light.
May.
We need to take this enemy down.
Yeah, probably should have gone Wave of Light instead of Cleanse, but whatever. Too late now. Down, hammer.
I would have done better.
I haven't even had a chance to use an ulti. I could have probably dropped it right there, but too little too late, right?
We should capture this mercenary camp.
Yeah, I'm a bigger fan of smashing the walls, to be honest. So for our next one, pretty much hands down, you're going to want Shrink right here. If you're having a lot of trouble escaping, you could consider Sprint, but honestly, you shouldn't really need Sprint. One good benefit of it is you couldn't use Sprint to basically run in and initiate with your Divine Storm if you have nothing else to initiate with. But ultimately, Shrink Ray is an incredibly powerful tool in support, so we can use that to completely shut down targets like the Raynor, Val, and such hammer. You know, basically make them stationary while we just go to work on them.
Focus upon this hero. These mercenaries could be of use to us.
I really like the sound effect of the hammer when Uther hits stuff. I know that's a really stupid thing to enjoy, but it's just like, ding! That's a good like thunk.
A sound decision. Right.
Oh, he got away in time. Illidan, back over here, Illidan. Shielding you, Brock. There we go.
Choose a talent.
Bitches. First time I've actually really had to use that, even though I didn't have to use it there. So for here, I'm a big fan of Gathering Radiance. Increase damage by 10% for each enemy, hit up to 100%. It really does help in pushing the lane up. You know, you can wipe out entire waves of creeps pretty much by using your Radiance with that. The only other one I consider is target focus, while about 80% left to basic ability, generate 50% faster. In a double healer comp like this, that's actually a really solid choice. But, you know, I don't think we're going to really need it, so I might as well get the extra damage. Get Newt there. Have they even killed me yet? No, they haven't. Literally the only one with deaths, and he's basically playing fucking suicidal. What are you doing? Don't be going back.
Well done.
Don't be going back. You have 2 healers. You have no reason to go back.
Let's go take a merc camp.
Sound decision. Conquers all.
Off my dick, Asmodan. Oh man, they got him finally. We gotta get the fuck out, crew. Keep running. Oh, stop there. Oh, Vala coming in to save the day. Oh, kill the Asmodan. There's the stuns. Can we get the last one? I don't think we can. I got no mana for it. Oh, Raynor goes down. So I am going to head back. I'm completely dry on mana. How are we looking? Not quite beating the Lily, which isn't a surprise. She's like freaking amazing at healing, but we're actually pretty even on both siege and hero damage, so not a bad Uther game so far. I still feel really silly about picking up cleanse, just because, like I said, it is a fantastic ability. Being able to remove stuns, root silences, and slows is fucking life-saving to carries, but it's just not really a game where I would have needed it. And just like naturally, I was like, oh yeah, that's right, I grabbed this. Didn't even think about whether or not it was needed. I just picked it up without a second thought. We've been getting a lot of temple maps. This is the third temple map this week, actually.
Keep destroy.
Did that slow run in and drop the bomb! The follow-up stun! Where you think you're going, bro? You wanna fuck with my big hammer? Oh, I'll fuck with you. Oh, down goes Asmodan.
Wow.
Why not? We need to take this enemy
Let's fuck him up, Lily. Illidan, stick on his ass.
I like it.
With the stun, with the body block. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Where are you at? I love the stuns. It really is pretty OP. I mean, you got a freaking 8-second cooldown on a 1-second stun. Like, you guys have seen how many kills we're securing with those. The stun potential is just fucking dirty. How are we looking anyway? Pretty close on where we were at on stats. Me and this Lily are competing, but I can't catch her on healing. So, hands down here, Divine Hurricane, increase the radius and reduce the cooldown by 20 seconds. This makes the radius pretty fucking large. The best area to see it, but you can kind of see the radius. This makes sure that pretty much when I'm in a team fight, anybody even remotely in my vicinity is going to get hit by this thing. Hopefully we can get a nice big old 5-man Divine Storm before this game wraps up. Let's go to the temple. Oh shit, Illidan, I got you, bro.
You are like the best healer ever.
Oh, I was hoping Raynor would come closer so I could drop the Divine Storm out, but he didn't. Raynor and Lily together, not Raynor and Lily, but Uther and Lily together. Really powerful comp, because Lily's got a lot of that, like, small, you know, little pop-off healing.
Destroy.
You got Uther, oh, excuse me. You got Uther with, like, big chunk heals. Just works really well together. Go in. What's up, motherfuckers? Divine Storm! Oh, hammer goes down. Baby Asmodan! Not gonna survive. I got you, Lily. Oh, and that's the GG. Man, we were just slaughtering that team though. Oh my god. So either way, that is wrapped up. Top XP contribution. Probably from all those fucking stuns I was dropping out, man. I was stunning people left and right. I was like, you're stunned, and you can have a stun, and you can have a stun, and everybody gets a stun. That was awesome. Either way, guys, thanks for tuning in for another episode of our Hero Showcase. Obviously, we have one more to do this week. Not entirely sure who I'm going to take on at this point. I've rotated through all of the temporary heroes, so I'm going to be falling back on one of the ones I've already purchased. And I'm kind of on the fence. It'll either be Kerrigan or possibly Sonya. I've been really enjoying Sonya a lot, so you'll probably see her. But either way, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you guys tomorrow with the last episode of the week.